Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Monsters Are Coming Rockin' Road. I would like to spend, this is going to be probably the last episode of Monsters Are Coming Rockin' Road, because I want to play Shantytown when that launches in early access, and this has been a lot of fun, but I feel like we've seen most of what the game has to offer. I could see coming back to it if there's like some major update in the future. So if that happens and you're like, hey Ben, go check it out, tell me that in the comments of a different video, and I probably will. What I would like to do today is I think I want to try a caravan with the guard. And I want to try a minimalist plus run on the road of Elderwood. And now, do you get, if I try this on nightmare mode and I do it on minimalist plus, do I get credit for doing minimalist plus challenge as well? Maybe not. Oh, this is what I was looking at, the Road of Sands. All right, we're gonna do Road of Elderwood, expert mode, minimalist plus. Here we go. On the caravan. I thought about doing it with a minion build for a bit, but then I realized the minion towers, or the minion buildings, all count as towers anyway. So I think it's better to use the caravan, because the caravan is really good at being a compact structure that can be built around a single tower, and then you don't have to worry as much about lots of towers. Now, this is the thing though, is what building should we build our town around? Part of me kind of thinks take the blast cannon, place it at the back of the caravan, and then try to build a gold run and make that your whole thing. I'm kind of thinking that is the way, especially if we can get our hands on the gold gun. I summoned it, I manifested it. Did you all see that? It happened, and now the prophecy. We cannot leave you behind. Town upgrade. Damage on all weapons is wonderful, especially on the golden gun, because the golden gun needs help when it comes to damage. You can if you can get the gold, you can handle the attack speed yourself. That wonderful. We immediately are rewarded. More damage on the golden gun. My goal by the end, if I was, what happens if I break this dude? All right, some gold. I'll take it. More gold to be had. If I was the mayor, it would be easier to make a gold run work, because the mayor gives you, I'm gonna get a reroll up in here. All right, more damage. The mayor gives you, he multiplies the mayor doesn't multiply. He gets money for the number of buildings in the town, which is a nice little like stipend going. What we'd really like to see, and the game has been kind of stingy with this relic lately. I was playing some off camera just for my own fun, and I did stumble across the piggy bank again. Hero damage with the supporting crowd is interesting, and I think I could be convinced to build like a gold district on the left side of the town, and then we go hero district on the right side of the town. That's my goal anyway. Yeah, kills heal. That's always a good thing to take. Get out of here, giant tree. The gold gun is doing good work. All right, we've got a posse of enemies coming in from the right. Quick up. We're not gonna be doing minions. So more heals it is. Be gone. There we go. All right, made it to the first checkpoint relatively quickly. Walked right into those dudes. Let's try to get a couple more tower attack speed upgrades. Kind of focused really heavily on the gold. Understandably, we get a quick reroll. Hey, if we're going heavy gold, the coin cannon and the gold gun together is a combo that cannot be beat. I'm trying to think of like ice grenades is just kind of a no-brainer for me because it's good. I know we had the opportunity to pick the ice grenades, but the golden gun was right there. Holy cow, what the heck was that? My computer just had a heart attack, I think. I think it would be better to get more gold than to go at the piggy bank. I don't even know what that thing on the right was. I didn't read it at all. It looked kind of like a sextant. But now that there's the opportunity for us to multiply our gold after every checkpoint, I think it only makes sense for us to lean heavily into that and try to spend as little money as we can. If there are buildings in the shop that would give us gold, like generate gold, like farms, that's definitely acceptable. I'm also interested in the buildings that give you the chance to generate gold on kills. I feel like those tend to generate a lot of gold throughout a run. I just wanted a little bit of extra stone, you guys. Honestly, I was hoping I'd find wood, but it kind of looks like there's no wood to be had in this section. Oh, get out of here! Ah! You don't want to die with the caravan just because that could cause problems for you because it has so little extra space available. These are pretty bad, but we can get the streets upgrade going, so we get a lot more. This is a really good way to augment the damage on your gold gun. I will re-roll one time. Okay. We almost have a full party over here going on. And then we've got the kills have chance to generate gold. I'm going to put it here. And that's all she wrote. I know I spent a lot of gold there, but I think all the buildings we got there are pretty strong. Holy cow. We just absolutely murdered that entire wave of enemies. They didn't stand a chance. Ow! Stop it. That's not nice. Rude. Can I get this squash? Oh, give me the squash. Yes, thank you. I got too close to the edge of the map and it hurt me. And then, look, there's more healing squash to be had. You grossos, get out of here. Leave my town alone. I do have a repository of stones, so I should kind of let the town fend for itself a bit. More damage on the golden gun. The golden gun is our win condition. Everything else is, you know, if we have spare gold or we get a bad reroll and I don't really feel like spending more money on the problem, we'll make do. You are tempting, but we only have level 5 and I've been doing a terrible job of harvesting wood so far. So honestly, I think it makes more sense to just get the damage upgrade. And more attack speed outside of gold is really good. So we just make our way. Now get out of here, freaking bats. The most dangerous enemy in the Minimalist Plus run, in my opinion, is enemies that are really fast, because at least the weapons I tend to take on Minimalist Plus tend to be really hard hitting, like the cannons. They're kind of slow firing. They don't do a ton of damage, or they tend to do more damage, then fire fast. And if you're not taking ice, that can be a big detriment because the fast enemies can kind of overwhelm your somewhat meager defenses. I will take a 50% damage upgrade on the sword. That's just really good. All right, we need to start banning minion buildings. It's not. One more reroll. Oh, this is terrible. I'm not taking you. The win condition in Minimalist Plus tends not to be your tower. It tends to be you making your weapons so strong that you can clear enemies really fast. And the tower is just to kind of like babysit your town a little bit when you're not close by. The benefit of the caravan is because it's so small, you can kind of keep things really compact. And it does do a really good job of slowing enemies down on its own because of the ice grenades that it lobs out there. I'll take hero collection range. That just makes it easier for me to grab stuff. Especially because we kind of have to babysit the town a bit. The shield is actually really nice. From the glorious bonus that we got. From having those 6 little dudes down there. We got stuck on a tree. Yes, please, thank you. I've been waiting for more fields. Like, was the field the first? I think the field was the first building I took. And then, we never got any more since then. All right, we're doing 200 per shot with the gold gun, which is really good. What I'd really like to see is gun penetration, extra projectiles would be awesome. And kind of just and more damage. I feel like our attack speed is doing really well. I don't like any of you. Oh my god. One more. I'm gonna take you just because it will stop getting options that aren't the weapons we already have. Yes, another farm, thank you. You are tempting, but not really what we're looking for. I would take a statue if it wasn't the lumber statue. If it was the attack damage statue, excuse me, or if it was the attack speed statue, I would take either of those, but or one of these, but I don't think the lumber statue is what we're looking for. Another supporting crowd? You don't say. The other thing that's really nice about the... I'm gonna reroll one more time. Yes! The other thing that's really nice about the caravan is once you've filled it up, the options for upgrading for building buildings go away, and you just get a bunch of straight up resources. So if you're doing a gold gun run, it's really strong for just take it gives you 20 gold each time. It's 20 gold, 20 stone, or 20 wood. And every little chunk of gold that it gives you just makes the gold gun shoot that much faster, which is a lot of fun. Now we'll end up with about 350 gold after. Oh, we were doing such a good job killing the enemy, I forgot that was the goal. Give me a little bit of that XP over there, just tucked in the corner. None of you are particularly good. I'll take an additional projectile on the boomerang. All right, got a little bit of attack speed upgrades there. And we just got the benefit of the piggy bank giving us 340, 55. Pretty good. Get a quick weapon upgrade or town upgrade. One of the two. Like, our gold gun is doing really good work. I just think it needs, like, a little more to push it over the edge. Which is projectile penetration or extra projectiles. Ah, these are terrible. Like, I've been limping along with 20% damage upgrades with the golden gun this whole run. We gotta clear a path here, otherwise the town's gonna get stuck. Just mow them down. Another farm is great. The good news is as we get more and more farms, like, the passive income from the town becomes really good too. It's not as supercharged as it could be. So that's what I was telling you, is the bats do a number on your town. Because they're able to run past, like, any defense the town can put up. Get out of here, bats. Definitely one of my least favorite enemies in the game, the bats. Just in how I play the game. I'll take a damage upgrade on the coin cannon. I've just been kind of ignoring it this whole time. Another, what is that, 9 healing now for every kill? Get more gold. Get more gold. Good. And we're kind of augmenting our town by just dumping a bunch of rock into it every once in a while. Get out of here. There's an upgrade. Another damage upgrade on the golden gun. What are we doing, like 260, 240? Yeah, projectile penetration would be good because essentially what it ends up doing then is doing twice as much damage to hordes of enemies. And mostly what you're facing in this game are hordes of enemies, not one strong guy. The boss is generally the exception to the rule of hoarding enemy. Clear this out. Don't let that small rock slow him down. Okay, we're good. We want to get this pile of gold over here before we don't jump into the checkpoint here. You guys, oh, they've cut me off. Oh, we can get an upgrade to you. That's been the first one on offer, honestly. Don't touch the town. There we go. We killed the big frog. Get out of here. You guys have been very stingy this run, I will say. The run gods being the you guys in this case. Dump that in there. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know if I can get back there for that wood that I left behind. They've been very rude to me this run. Alright, what do we got? The bloody compass. For each building placed in the city, towers gain damage. Sure. This was, the piggy bank was definitely the way to go versus the bloody compass. Before. I don't regret my decision earlier in the slightest. We only have 3 building slots left. One of them is now filled. The other one is now filled. Can we get a final gold building? We can. Oh, but here's the question. I think you go 10% chance to generate your own gold over 1 gold every 20 seconds minus a percentage. And our town is full. There's no more buildings to be had, except the cannon, if it deems it fair to give me the cannon. Who are we fighting? Nobody's generating. This is very weird. Okay, we got one. Oh, it's the explosion boy. Get away from me. I think what tends to happen in this fight sometimes is, I think what happens is explosion people get generated over there somehow, like mystically, and then they blow up and they kill their friends over there. It's very strange. but I think it does happen. But you can see how strong the golden gun is. One last hurrah for the golden gun. Especially when you get it so early and you can really just fixate on it being your only thing. Oh, shit. Thank you. You gave me the wrong extra projectile. I mean, I'm taking it, because an extra projectile of anything is really good. But I wanted the extra bullet from the golden gun. And this is what I was talking about. See, like, all of this extra experience over here, where did that come from? And we got a level up out of it. Yes. Upgrade our final cannon to the final zone. I don't think there's anything else we want to do here. It's the final countdown. We get an extra almost 1,000 gold. We mow down all these jokers at the front. We get this town upgrade. What, you know, I think I'm going to be exceedingly difficult to kill. Because now we're generating 12 HP per kill. Dump all that gold in there. Is this the Five Brothers? The Shadow's answer? Oh my god. At that point, it's just a joke. Man. Sword damage is kind of off the chain. Yes, more sword damage. Dude, our sword's gonna hit like a truck. Alright, mow these boys down. We have to do it ourselves. The town isn't going to help us much. It was very fun when we had that run a couple runs ago where it was all minions and they just kind of like swarmed the dudes. Alright, they're down to 3/4 of their health gone. Alright, that guy. You seem to be stuck. They're very close. Alright, they're gone. Nice. Later, dudes. Thanks for clearing the way to the basket here. Somebody added up. How many 20% damages have I taken? Alright, clear out the dudes mostly in the front of the town. Because they'll this is what I was talking about. You just get a pile of resources, and the more gold you get, the faster you kill things. It's great. Be gone. There's finally a non-20% damage, and of course it was only a 30. Get out of here. All right, I'm gonna do it for you friends. I grabbed the compasses. I'm pretty sure I missed some compasses earlier, as is my prerogative. We lost that town upgrade, but I've been kind of disappointed in the town upgrades lately. We're stuck. More gold, more shooting. Shoot faster. It's the only way to get out of this problem alive. Gun them all down, I say. I just threw myself into the horde. Get out of here. Oh man, they're closing in, huh? The non-penetration is very rough right now. Through the enemies. The fact that our town is very stuck as well. Although they're chewing through the scenery themselves, so thank God for that. I think they have a clear path right now. We just have to keep the enemy off the back of the town. I think we can get this. Can we sneakily grab this upgrade? I think we can. Give it to me. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Terrible. What a joke of an upgrade. That's rude. I can't believe they've done this. More. They're like, you wanted more projectiles, right? You didn't say what weapon. I'm pretty sure I've been saying additional projectiles on the gold gun this entire time. Of course, another 20%. You shouldn't have. Maybe we can grab this town upgrade while we're here. Not helpful. More gold for sure. We would have gotten credit for the 25% or the 25 level 25 town on Road of Sands if we had done Road of Sands. But we made it, and a 20% upgrade for the road. Wonderful. Thank you, game. It's been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed Monsters Are Coming Rock and Road as the series. I've had a great time playing it. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes for it in the future, and we've unlocked the slime vat, which leaves a toxic trail behind the city and heals the hero and minions. Well, that could be pretty cool to just lay like a full trail of slime, like all I'm imagining is like left to right all the way across, just a trail of slime that your minions run around on. That sounds very fun. But we're putting a pin in the series for now. I've had a great time playing. I hope you guys have had a fun time watching it. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see what comes next on the channel or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.